It's evening here. Good evening, everybody. Mick and Matt back for another episode. Before we start, we've got a comedian for you to look at, but we want to tell you a little bit about what's coming future, the lead up to Christmas. Sorry for those who don't like Christmas, but I do. We're going to start getting products in to tell you the best values and things like that. So that's something to look forward to. Each week we'll have cakes. So
is there something to do with Christmas that you like cooking or you like eating? Let us know, because we'd like to try it.
We'll have a
Quite
go.
simple.
We'll have a go.
And again, if there's something English-American divide, if there's something in America that you have that we don't, please let us know, and I want to try it. So anyway, we'll crack on, shall we?
Okay.
And we've got some Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
So we're going to have a look at Ricky Gervais. Are you ready for this,
Everyone
mate?
says it differently.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
There was a big news story last year, right? It was about a terrible train crash. Now, the train crash had happened about a year before, and there was a big inquiry. And the results of the inquiry were published this day. And so there was an expert on the news, and he was saying, well, we've looked at everything, and we've decided that the speed of the trains on this particular line were a contributing factor to the accident. So we're going to slow them down a little bit, and statistically speaking, this should never happen again, right? That should have been the end of it. But the guy went, wow, we went out and asked the general public what they thought. So then there was three banal vox pops. The first one said, well, I already pay £960 a year, so I'm not happy, right? And the next one said, well, it takes me 45 minutes each way, so it's not good enough, right? And the last one said, well, I always say, it's better to arrive at work late than dead. Why is that on the news? And when is that applicable in any situation? You know what I mean? You go, all right, Ted, you're in early. Ted? Ted. We've been through this. Remember I said I'd rather you arrived late than dead?
Yeah.
But the big enemy is stupidity, right? I want to share with you the most stupid tweet I ever got, I think. All right. Now, admittedly, when I first got on Twitter, I pushed my agenda a little bit. I was an outspoken atheist, not because I thought I'd change anyone's opinions, but because I thought it was important to tell the other side, you know. There's still 13 countries
over here,
where people are put to death just for being an atheist.
And elsewhere,
people bullied. And I just went,
so,
yeah, it was interesting there. Sorry, I'm just panning that back a little bit. When he said, yeah, that's about right for over here. So there was a train crash. They wrapped it up, but then they go and ask the public, general public, like they'd know.
Yeah.
It just, anyway.
Yeah, you're not... And they don't go up to the normal person anyway most of the time.
No, they don't.
Over here, it's like the nutter on the bus. It always comes and sits next to you. And that's what they do over here. They go and ask the nutters on the bus.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
Italy, when I first got on Twitter, I pushed my agenda a little bit. I was an outspoken atheist, not because I thought I'd change anyone's opinions, but because I thought it was important to tell the other side, you know. There's still 13 countries where people are put to death just for being an atheist, and there's people bullied, and I just wanted to say, it's fine to be an atheist, it's fine to believe in God, and it's fine not to. That's all I was saying, really. And then I realised I didn't even have to tweet about religion or atheism. I could just tweet a fact, and that annoyed just the right people, right? I tweet things like, happy birthday, Earth, 4.6 billion years old today. And someone would always go, oh, we know what you're fucking doing, we know what you're doing, right? So, this is a tweet I got from someone after one of those, I assume, right? And it was all in capitals, which excited me. That's the sign of Twitter madness, mixed with anger. It's great, right? And I looked at his profile, and sure enough, he's a gentleman from Texas. He's a fundamentalist, creationist Christian, right? Which is fine. He loves God. He loves God and fetuses, mainly.
Sure.
He loves the fetus from conception to when it turns out gay. And then he's...
That's good have put. Yeah.
Right, so remember it's all in capitals. He's shouting at me, right? Best tweet ever, right? Your science, my science, right? Science, by the way, is spelled S-C-I-E-N-T-S. Already good, isn't it? I mean, he's obviously heard the word. He took a guess. Never seen it written down because it's not in the Bible. So he's... Your science won't help you. Well, it will. It's helping him beam this little message up to a satellite and down to me.
Exactly.
Your science won't help you when Satan... Of course he believes in Satan. Why wouldn't he? He believes that a God made the universe in 6 days. You're not going to say to him, do you believe in Satan? And he's going to say, bit far-fetched. Why doesn't God kill Satan? That's what I'd ask him. If I was wrong and I met God and I go, oh, you do exist. He'd go, yeah. I go, well, in which case, I've got a few fucking questions, mate. In fact, the first one would be, why did you make chocolate kill dogs? What's mental? Also, if you hate homosexuality so much, why did you put the male G-spot up the arse? What is wrong with you? Then I'd say, why don't you kill Satan? And he'd go, what? I go, why don't you kill Satan? If he does all the bad stuff and you do all the good stuff, yeah, and you want good stuff, yes, yeah. I mean, you do want, yes, yeah. And you could kill him, couldn't you, if you wanted? Yes, because you can do anything easy, yeah. Why don't you kill him then? Because, shut up. Your science won't help you when Satan is raping your British ass. And he's got a point. Because if I die and I find myself in hell being raped by Satan, science has pretty much let me down. But it's this last line that he just throws away. This line that he signs off with makes this the best tweet I've ever received, right? Your science won't help you when Satan is raping your British ass. I'll be laughing. So, he's there too. So he's a fundamentalist Christian who's lived his life by the Old and New Testament. He dies, he wakes up in hell, right? Which must be off the charts on the scale of emotional trauma for a Christian. You want to go, oh my God, I'm in hell. Oh my God, why have you forsaken me? I'm in hell, it's the worst place. No, it's for eternity. I'm going to be tortured for eternity. He sees me getting raped, goes, what, he's suddenly over it, is he? His days suddenly got a little bit brighter, right? And like he's not next, right? So he says, I'm getting raped, right, by the devil, right? And he's just there, you fucking atheist scum, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? Because I mean, I assume it happens all, it's like an eternity, so I'm, yeah, whatever, go on your fear. I might say, watch your hooves on my testicles. And he'll go, why are they so distended? And I go, oh, like you're Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? Sorry, are we talking or raping here? Can we... So he's like, you fucking atheist. He's probably bored, and he's fucking atheist. Every fucking day, right? And his little gargoyle comes up and he goes, Satan. And he goes, what? And I go, yeah, what? And he goes, there's a fundamentalist Christian up here. Fuck this. He'd be on him like the ton of bricks with me.
That's wrong, isn't it? Oh, dear.
Right, okay.
Oh, that's... Right, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
We're touching a few nerves, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think he likes to wind people up.
He does. He does.
One thing that's interesting is when the reason why we put a British comedian on that seems to be very popular in the States is to sort of nurturing, because we're going to start introducing some British ones, and we'll recommend some British comedians for you to look at and see. There's many different. I would say Ricky Gervais is dry humoured.
Yeah, we've got something like that.
Very dry humoured.
Well, you've recommended the next one.
Lee Evans.
So you might have seen him, and he was in Something About Mary as well, I believe, with Cameron
Diaz. He's been in quite a few films. Yeah. He's very physical comedian.
And he's the one who sweats a lot.
And he does sweat an awful lot.
I can sympathise with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on that note, thank you for watching.
Right.
We are going to do a Lee Evans one soon for you. Please subscribe and please share our videos. Every view is appreciated. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
One thing we should tell you, sorry, we forgot to tell you. You may notice, if you look at other British people, where our accents are all different. Mine's really mixed up because my parents are from the north of the country, so I can speak, well, they call it Geordie as well. And then Matthew, he's from the middle, so of the country,
region.
Manchester area. So our accents are slightly different. We try to make. We hope you don't have any problems understanding them. Probably more with me than Matt. So, all right. Thank you very much. Anyway.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.